Welcome to today's Tuesday Take. My name is Chadwick Sappenter. And today's topic is focus or die. So I was watching a film. It's like a documentary from National Geographic called Free Solo. And I can't think of the dude's name, but basically it's covering this story of this guy that does this free soloing, which basically means he does rock climbing without any type of harness or anything. And I'm watching it, and it's tough to watch because there are people dying from doing this like every year, right? But the guy is so locked in to accomplishing these tasks that he's like, you know what? Yeah, I might die, but I'm going to keep going. But one of the things is they're showing him, mapping out his journey up this rock, and he's climbing. He has to be he has to be zeroed in. He can't be, no matter what's going on around him, if he gets distracted a little bit, if he takes his hand off of the mark prematurely, if he looks away, if he lets anything externally going on interfere with the task at hand, he knows he will fall from that rock to his death, most likely. And so you see this guy who is just ultimately focused and who is locked in and who is so zeroed in on what he's doing in that moment that nothing is going to distract him, because all that matters to him is reaching the top of this rock, accomplishing his goal, and finishing the task at hand. And it got me thinking, do we take our ability and our will to focus on the task at hand that serious? Is it life or death for us? And you say, of course not. Like I'm not climbing a wall, so of course I'm not going to fall to my death if I lose focus a little bit. But the thing that could happen to you, and what happens for me, is that it is death if I don't accomplish my goals. It is death to me if I get so distracted that I look up week after week and I'm still on the same task. I'm still on level 1, and it's not because I've been grinding and level 1 is just hard. It's because I can't stay off of damn Twitter, or I can't stay off of Instagram, or I can't stay off YouTube, and I'm so constantly distracted by everything going on. My phone's always ringing. I'm responding to every text, every notification, and all these things coming up. And oh, did you hear this in the news? And oh my gosh, can you believe what this person said or did or happened? And all of that stuff is going on, and you're distracted. And meanwhile, you feel busy, you feel so absorbed in all of these things that have nothing to do with where you need to be, that you lose focus. And then a month goes by, and you're still not where you want it to be. And then 2 months, and then 3 months, and then a year goes by, and you look back and you say, well, damn, what did I get accomplished this year? And then you either decide to be completely honest with yourself and say, I didn't really get much accomplished, or you give up on the goal altogether and don't look at it because you kind of get embarrassed because you think that, like, if I look at this goal, it's looking back at me, or if I look at this thing I'm supposed to be doing, it somehow knows that I'm not doing it, so you just avoid it altogether, right? Like, it's the dumbest thing, but we have to get so zeroed in. Like, what we're pursuing, it needs to be so important. It has to matter so much that you think about it the same way these rock climbers do, that they understand that, listen, if I get distracted, then my family's going to suffer. If I get distracted, my dreams will be crushed. If I get distracted, I'll be a failure, right? If you get distracted, like, listen, it's not that you didn't reach the mark, it's that you defeated yourself along the way. Is that you were the reason why you didn't get it, because you couldn't cut out the BS just a little bit. And so what I'm hoping, and with this, the goal is to just say, hey, how do I get locked in? How do I say, like, right now, today, not Monday, right? Because, like, that's what we all say. Well, Monday I'm going to start. Monday, then I'm going to be really, really serious about this thing. But how do you, like, right now, right? Like, the thing that's in front of you right now, how do you just put away that distraction and say, you know what? All right, little by little, I'm going to be a little bit more disciplined today. I'll be a little bit more focused, and let me just kind of eliminate these things that are distracting me, right? Because if you lose focus, it may not mean a literal death, or it might, but it surely can mean the death of your dreams. So focus or die.